First, we have Engineer Redentor Raila, TOCAE Chairman 2018-2019. Then we have Ms. Lynn Roma, MBA, TOCAE Honorary 2019. Then we have Dr. Mila Cañete, TOCAE Consultant. Then we have IT Raymond Benedicto Ponce, TOCAE Honorary 2018. Then we have Ms. Nicole Kathleen Noya, TOCAE Member on Programs Committee. Then we have May Heredia, TOCAE Committee on Programs Chairperson. Good morning. And before we start with this press conference, we would like to ask an opening statement from Engineer Redentor Raila, sir.
Good morning, everyone. First of all, I would like to thank PIA for allowing us this opportunity that we can announce this our program. Actually, we have an upcoming program that will be held this coming December. Actually, the date is December 13, 2019. This will be our third year anniversary for the TOCAE. Actually, we read it before Tukay, no? But
Yes,
it's for consultant timely intervention, so I don't have to say it like that. No? So, our venue for this program and event will be at my hotel. Again, it will be the third time. And of course, please allow me to introduce or read the following honorees, no? If it would be possible. Actually, we have 11 for this year, no? For this December. I do hope that none of one of these will going to be declining, no? In the future. I hope that we continue the trend. So I will lead first. We have Engineer Bert Chua, was reading Field in Engineering Management. Actually, this fellow is from Manila, Caloocan. So it means to say that TOCAE is not just from the local, but we also this nationwide program also. Second, we have Engineer Tito Mayan, who excel in the field of entrepreneurship management. And third, we have an electronics engineer in the name of Engineering Campus. Fourth one, Engineer Roshan Kabandit, who is also a successful entrepreneur in the field of mechanical engineering and construction. We have the fifth one, Engineer Samuel Amarena. Again, he hails from the city of Batangas, the field of power plant industry. Those are the guys to be good with regard to this profession in the field. Six, we have Miss Margot Serira Kaya from Baclano, Verina, in the field of construction management. Seven, there are a couple, Engineer Sai Kaya, in the field also of construction and civil engineering. And the eight, of course, our Miss Erlina Leruma in the field of business management. And of course, Engineer Raymond Porcolio, also a professional mechanical engineer, mechanical design and construction. And the two last professionals, Dr. Herminio Navarro, I was expecting him to come over, but nevertheless, we will just give you the info about what's happening around here in PIA. Field in mechanical engineering, also and technology, was once the regents of the University. 11, Engineer Claro and Celerio was one of my mentors in the academy and engineering. And of course, this event would not be possible because of some of our sponsors. They've just completed to mention already, but we have some speakers invited prominent person in the region. No? I would say in the locality, we have the opportunity to invite Attorney Gado Labiga. I think he's not famous, no? The second one, we have also another incumbent mayor, a newly elected mayor from the Lapu-Lapu City Government, Honorable Junardo Ahunchan. I think you're familiar with Of course, we have speaker from PRC. We are always delighted that sorry that the PRC is backing us up, supporting our endeavor with regard to TVEC programs. We have knowledge that Dr. Itel Villagonzalo, PRC, of course, we invited our former Board of Mechanical Engineering, the person of Honorable Meraldo Malasakit, former Board of Mechanical Engineering of PRC National. And last but not least, we invited not just the member of the founded GASA, one of the person there who was not able to successfully elected during, but nevertheless is the partner of our Governor Vilnius here. Now is that Honorable Mali. Can I call her Honorable already? Not yet. Mary Daphne Salibangon. She will be there exactly this coming December. Of course, our fellow ORDs, directors, thank you very much for coming over with me, supporting our campaign, and hopefully we can invite you also. Thank you very much, PIA.
You're always welcome, sir. Sir, before we proceed, we would like to ask, may we request if you can give us a background kung unsa gid siya ang kaning POCAE. We have Dr. Mila. Doc?
Good morning, everybody. You know, Engineer Raila approached me. He requested me to be a consultant of POCAE. I said consultant for education because I have been educator all my life. And then I became so curious, so I said, let me read your documents. Of course, what I read impressed me a lot. You know what impressed me? The achievements of the awardees. They have stellar achievements and they deserve to be awarded, to be recognized, to be lauded for having done the demands of their professions, and they even have gone beyond the demands. Some of them showed creativity, but most of all, they showed great contributions to the community in terms of the practice of their profession, in terms of entrepreneurship, even in terms of awareness campaign, even in terms of research. Research is very important. So I said, after reading the documents, I said, why not? The documents were quite impressive. The people were impressive. And I would like to make a conclusive statement that POCAE is an institution composed of purpose-driven people. Because they've done so much for the community, POCAE needs to return what they have done in terms of awards and recognition. Especially that last year I was involved a little bit in talking about the need for assessment. So I would like to say that initially POCAE has done its job, and I'm impressed. Personally, I'm impressed. And we would like to follow up what it offers to achievers so that they would be more inspired. Because in the practice of profession, it's not enough to know. It's not enough to be skillful. they need more than knowledge, skill, attitude. They also need inspiration and recognition. Thank you very much.
Ma'am, tuloy follow-up Miss Lindro Roma.
Um, so when Engineer Ryla approached me that you take part with us in the TOCEE, and this is 10 outstanding Cebu architects and engineers, so I told him, I'm not an engineer, so what will be my engagement? And then I realized, you're into business, you're into entrepreneurship. So definitely these engineers and architects are also in business right now, which is I'm engaged in Celestial Meadows Developers Corporation as the area sales manager. So of course, with our development under real estate, so we are into the same page. It's more on the business side. So further than our engagement in PRC, the TOCAE, because he's been mentioning me about CPD programs. So with PRC, our platform is based on where the professionals are inherently competent and knowledgeable, derived from consistent and continuous programs provided by the PRC. And through its PRC regulations and CPD seminar programs, the TOCAE has embarked into the awarding process. Okay, that's where our awarding process continues, and that in fact this will be our third year, and this is to examine the diversity of each professional from its different contributions and towards the economic development. And it's also worth to mention that through this agency, their common goals and objectives prescribes the ulterior and welfare of every professional, not just through the license provisions by having the board exams, but by through mga board examinations, but also to maintain and enhance their knowledge and skills from different engagements.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, being part of the TOCAE is one actually of the things that I am proud of, because basically before I was actually asking Engineer Ryder, how come that it's 10 outstanding civil architects and engineers, but then there are other professionals who have been awarded also, and then he said like, ma'am, it's not only we didn't only focus with architects and engineers, but we also give honor and awards, recognition to those other professionals who's been on doing the business. So basically, this is like during the awarding, it's just like giving recognition for the exemplary job they're doing in their respective fields. So knowing Engineer Ryla, of course, I am very much impressed with everything they have been doing, especially like, they have been training different young professionals. They have been helping a lot when it comes to the industry.
Thank you. We have Sir Raymond, sir.
Okay, I was one of the first awardees for the TOCAE. Well, I'm not an engineer, but I'm a digital marketer. I am a cybersecurity specialist, and I've been in the business of helping businesses grow and creating platforms so that businesses will be able to engage their audience as well as to disseminate the information throughout different channels. So when Engineer Ryla explained to me the purpose of the TOCAE was just like what everyone has said. It's all about giving recognition to professionals in different fields, and I feel like it's very timely because every person who was given the award for TOCAE has very long records of achievements, and so in my part, I have been working on different platforms. So I've been working on different programs, such as I've been doing some e-commerce programs. So I'm helping businesses. I'm teaching businesses how to use social media, PPC platforms, how to be able to target their audience and increase their ROI, and as well as to help digital awareness for the youth. And I think Engineer Ayla appreciated that campaign that I've been doing, and so I was very proud that I was one of the awardees for the TOCAE 2019.
Congratulations. We would like also to hear from Miss Nicole. So, siguro at this moment in time, we're opening the floor for some questions from minds from Manila Bulletin.
Para makasabot ko. Para makasabot ko, para ako isuwat. Okay. Kani, what's the rationale and objective of OCAE and OCAE? On niya, can you give us a backgrounder on this particular program? Ano siya nagsugod? On niya, from the start, nationwide man nino?
Yes.
Oo, pagsugod, antod ka ron, how many have been awarded? And then, pila ka categories kay katong gihatag nila nga advisory daghan itong category. Oo, so how many categories? And anything about the TOCAE? What makes it different from other outstanding awarding diba, mga institutions in the country? Kay basig pare-pareho na sila, duplication, so unsa may nakalahian niya, and then unsa po yung criteria ninyo for the awarding, ngano silang awarding nga sa unsa nga category. Okay, excuse me lang ha, wala man, we need something to read, I think, o backgrounder on this particular one. So flyer ba unta to or something nga pahatag sa media. Yeah, a little bit of kanang backgrounder. Bitaw, with na lang sa kanang iyaha sila, kanang mga awardees, ngano sila, gi-awardan ning ani. Gamay description kay para natay masuwat. Yes. Wala tay masuwat ani. Oh, yeah. Sige. Ana lang tagay, if you can give us a backgrounder or brochure or...
You're from Manila Bulletin, no?
Yes, I'm based in Cebu.
Okay, good. Actually, as I mentioned earlier, you have upcoming programs coming December 30, no? If I can invite you, really like to invite you this coming December 30, Madam. Please come over 13
1-3.
at my hotel in Mandawi City. Start exactly 6 p.m. But anyway, we'll just ask from your,
Diba last year you also have been by hotel?
yes, actually this is the third year now, third time. We normally here consistently na, and by hotel na lang. Wala na, libog-libog, no? Ito lang, the newest hotel in town, so better is what?
Just like give me na i-emailin lang.
Yeah, that email. But to give you a background about PCE and its rationale, it's mainly because we are accredited CPD provider. Starting 2017, CPD provider by PRC. By doing a lot of programs, seminars all over Philippines, we ventured into a lot of regions like Mindanao. Luzon, we conducted a lot of seminars, surpassing all the professionals like electronic engineer, mechanical, civil, architectural, even the non-engineering profession like teachers, criminologists, accountancy, and all the professionals found in the PRC context. We will deal with them as long as it's covered by the PRC law, no? PRC CPD law. By virtue of that law, as a CPD provide continuing professional development program by PRC authorizes us to convene with those enumerated professionals. No? We can conduct anytime as long as the programs are would enhance their capacity and skills. Training program would be there. No? If somebody would invite us from the industry, commerce, we would like to create a new program for them to deliver the continuing CPD. Because this CPD will give them the certificates and units that is useful for their conversion into the renewal of their license. That's what during the time when there's a lot of claymore about controversy about CPD. This is the one. Because of this, a lot of CPD providers are conducting seminars nationwide and even rampant as as somebody already making bad comments about this. It's no longer CPD but money-making business already. But not in our case because as a CPD provider created by PRC for two fields, no? Mechanical engineering and water plumbing, we always conduct a seminar to see to it that this is in compliance with PRC requirements. So that's the main rationale. And looking at the scenario where I was able to see a lot of professionals, I come to bring child this process of awarding. With the help of these guys, we created this TOCE awarding program. That's where we started 2018. For the first batch, we have 9 coming from Cebu. Of course, that's Cebu engineers mainly, but we have one to Kigalao. So I'm just trying to set an example that this is not just for Cebu. Okay? We are having the capacity to engage with other professionals in other areas. No? As long as they are contributing well in their field, as excellent as where you can say excellent as in their field. No? You cannot really question them in their area of competence because that's excellent. Even though it's not excellent as the one that PRC is holding, like PRC, Cebu Mechanical Engineer of the Year, Mechanical Engineer of the Year, PRC professional like accountant from the PRC. These are high caliber. In that sense, the PRC is, of course, the mother of all the awarding society organization. But us, as independent organization, we created this program just to give more emphasis to the professionals' engagement and also for the welfare and promotion of their, exposure to business. You will highlight more in the business whenever they are being recognized in their craft. So I think that's one thing of essential to this program.
Sir, what are the criteria in selecting this award?
Actually, when we venture to this, we come up with a criteria based on the US. We have a 10 criteria evaluation process coming from the different sectors, industry, commerce, and the academic, and even the government side. So we have a criteria evaluation sheet. But it will come on case-to-case basis. Whenever we know somebody from the industry who is already qualified enough, we will not subject them to criteria evaluation. But if you are new to us, and something that you are not very willing to like, we'll subject you to proper evaluation. And that's the teacher's process. You are subjected to evaluation.
What's the process, sir, in selecting this?
Just like the normal process we have in the lack of general awarding program. What we do is that they will submit to us the resume when they want to apply. Then we'll set a panel. Of course, we need to put a panel for the evaluation of the exam. About the background check, and again, I mentioned earlier, we don't have to do that unless it's really, really necessary to check what's really the story about this person. Because we are in the early piece of our campaign, we know everybody here is person. Later on, as we go along, so we have to really conduct the seriously like that.
Mama has asked earlier if how many were already awarded, sir, since nag-start ang POCA. 30.
Third time
Since 2018 started. 30, Mama.
36.
10. So,
2018.
right now, can be 11 to that will be 31 more.
Okay,
Including this
with
year.
the names you mentioned earlier, sir.
Including this year.
31, including this year. Stace, question?
Question lang towards the honorees, Sir Raymond. What are the benefits of being an awardee for the POCAE?
Benefits. Well, I think the benefits is more of it's not something pecuniary. It is some sort of a morale boost because you feel very inspired to do more. So when I was informed by the panel that I will be included in the 2018 list, so I was very shocked. So yeah, because I've been doing a lot of things, and aside from the fact that I'm working on different projects like an anti-fake news app, or I'm working on a new social media platform called Friendsters. So there's a lot of things that I've been working on, and I was informed that I was one of the honorees. So I was really shocked. And then on the day of the awarding, there was a lot of people, and this is my first award. So yeah, it was really special, and it was something that I will really remember, and I can really put it in the wall and really brag about it with my kids. So yeah, that's the benefit of being awarded with TOCAE.
Sir, in his case with Sir Raymond,
Yes.
how is it being, he was recommended or?
I was recommended by a lawyer friend who was also a very close friend of Sir Engineer Raida. Yes.
So is it okay? Is it possible if if we know a friend?
Yeah, you can recommend
Yeah,
us.
okay.
That would lessen our findings.
Okay.
Pila na ba ka years 3?
We started 2018 December.
Ah.
Our first award.
On average, mga pila ka people inyong selekan, like in a pool of, di ba, kung ano ng 10 yun, in a pool, kay pila, what number
Started
mo
around
mag
20 and then it will go down.
Okay. So, more or less, ang mo apply or ang i-recommend, more or less 20 ra per year. More. So,
the final is to be around 10 or 11.
It can be more.
It could be more than 20.
It will be the decision making of the process.
How long is the process, sir, in selecting this award? 2 to 3
We
months.
are doing by annual.
Okay.
So when 2 to 3 months come around, then you start so this process.
No minds? Maureen, would you like to add more info about POCAE to encourage our viewers? Yes.
And for addition lang, one award, if you are an awardee for this year, it's still open for next year. Yeah, so for different fields, yeah, because we are not checking only for one corresponding field. So say for example today, like for example, we have a lot of awardees that has been into different fields. So say for example for business, for academe, and then they are also educators. So they might, this year, they might be one of the awardee for academe. And on the next year, maybe because, you know, they're multitasking basically. So maybe this next year they are awarded for business or any other, or say for example IT, something like that. So it's open. You will be an awardee for the next year. Still, you still have to apply for it. Yeah.
Sir, there is a possible na ma-change na niya ang name because your awardees are from other fields, not only from who are architects and engineers.
For me, my rationale for that one is not about the name, but it's the policy that's supporting it. So the policy, as I've always mentioned to these guys, why are these like this? I always found that rationale like that. Because if we have to follow that name, it would be the same scenario with all the bodies. This one is having a different, to make it also different from others. So the policy would say that we can cover nationwide as well. But we just, there was one time even I was thinking I put, going to bring POCE to Manila, in Makati. Where I was holding a lot of seminars in Makati every month. I was planning because I already got already a network in Makati. So it's not a pride and a good opportunity there. We bring Cebu to Makati. POCE in Makati. POCE Makati or Davao City. It would not be nice to have that kind of, but again, of course, you're subjected to a lot of query. Why are you bringing? You can go to us so that you can explain, well, why is it like this? But if you have to change it, like, again, the OCEC concentrating mainly on engineers, there will come a time that we lost somehow numbers of this competent engineer. So again, due to that diversity, we have to really apply all professionals who endeavor their field and who are deserving. Who are really those deserving? And who are those other sectors, government or private, are really have that ingenuity and that kind of crucial thinking to honor them. Who are this? Who have this initial step? Who are? Until now, maybe we can only think of few body, few groups. But this one, we are always making sure that this will be a continuing program for the professionals. If we encounter any, semblance of, application or whatever, so just go on with that. As long as you are not good party to the belief, public policy, or whatever, morals, we can adjust and be flexible at the same time. If you have some recommendation, we can adapt that to improve our system, to improve. We will do that. But this time, we also consider your TOCE, concentrating that. We'll put that into our...
Sir, do you have age limit in selecting?
No, we don't have. As long as the main criteria would be you are the best in your field. You're the best in your job. Even if you are lying, already lying, and then you're the best competent military people, best attorney international. We will recognize you as long as you also recognize us, as long as you will only accept our challenge to come with us and be recognized with the people. That's, I think, one of my answers there. If you think of another, then you also adopt that one.
Yes, it's an
You have
opportunity.
a word. Limon. You are going to say something. I know you are stoppable in regards to talking.
Okay. Questions? Wala na, mga minds. Siguro we would like to ask na lang a closing statement from each one of you. Siguro you may encourage our viewers to join your
search and your activity. The search is still
For the next,
or
for the next batch.
Okay. Sige. Okay, we would like to start from you.
Okay, we would like to encourage and invite for other professionals to take part with TOCAE in your mga recommendations for other professionals who are also experts on their fields or who has also a great contributions and from may it be an area of business, may it be area in our government. Then we also have into because in different fields, from different agencies, from different sectors, I think from DOLE to climate change, we are also supporting this kind of mga community programs. And for our upcoming activity through Engineer Ryla, we are going to have our 3rd anniversary for the TOCAE awarding.
Miss May?
Yes, we're just going to inform everyone. Our 3rd anniversary we will be having our 3rd anniversary TOCAE this coming December 13 at Bay Hotel around 6 p.m.
Sir Raymond?
So I'm inviting all, especially if you're an IT person, if you're a website engineer, a software engineer, because you're an engineer, so that still counts. Please, if you think you've got what it takes, you can send an email to Engineer Ryla, the chairman of TOCAE, and you can send your resume, and he can the panel will be able to review your application, and hopefully you get the cut. But just like I said, if you believe that you've done well in your respective field, especially your craft has contributed to the community, then it's something that worth appreciated. You are someone that worth to be awarded.
Thank you. Miss Nicole? It's okay. We would like to hear from Dr. Mila.
Thank you very much. We would like to challenge the management of TOCAE to make the publicity very wide, to make very widest publicity, so that the awardees will be products of competitive selection. So the search committee would take time in studying and picking out and selecting on the basis of objective criteria the best among the best. We trust that the OCAE will abide by its promise to come up with a brochure that practically contains everything and leaves no one to ask further questions, because it even has in the appendix a listing of awardees. So, and of course, I should start with a little rationale, objectives. I said objectives should be very objective. No, it should be very objective. No subjectivity whatsoever. So, this is an ongoing activity. We expect more synergy in the process. And we expect, as I said, the products of a competitive selection process would be very proud to be parts of TOCAE. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Ma'am. Engineer Ryla, sir?
Finally, we can conclude na siguro. Thank you very much, PIA, for allowing us again to be part of your weekly talk. Cebu again. I hope that you can come again next time to celebrate. Of course, we are inviting you. If you can have time, you can visit us or attend to our upcoming programs. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. So that's end our press conference for today. Thank you.